Happy Tuesday! It's Stories with Sarah Lizabeth. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I'm glad you came back. As promised, this will be funny. This will be a funny time with Sarah. And I'm excited about that. And this is gonna be kind of a few stories into one. So, I've shared a lot of stories with you about my clients and some funny things that have happened to them, some touching moments, and some really just bad days that I've had. But this story and this Stories with Sarah Lizabeth is about you all. You out there that attend weddings. Y'all, come on now. Y'all do some crazy things, crazy. So this story is about lessons learned on how to go through a buffet line. So I'm not sure if there is some sort of shortage of food, or if y'all have attended weddings before where they've run out of food. I mean, let me tell you how we do it at Regalo Design and the buffet line. First step, we hire a good caterer. It's a key. And one that will not run out of food, because we've taken the steps to make sure that we've given them an appropriate RSVP count. So that's very important. And then typically if there's a set dinner time, a time where everyone will sit down and eat appropriately, we will go around and release tables. We start with the bridal party, the bride and groom get served their food, then we release the bridal party, then the family, and then the guests. And I promise you, I will release you for the buffet line. So for fun, let's play a little game of Would You Rather. Okay, you ready for this? Would you rather be seated waiting for the buffet or standing in a long line? Okay, I got another one for you. Would you rather be seated talking to people, other humans that are at your table? Socializing is what some call it. Or standing in a long line. Would you rather be enjoying life, having a good time at a wedding that you haven't paid for, or standing in a long line? Personally, I'm gonna choose enjoying life, socializing, having a wonderful time at a wedding that I'm not paying for, over standing in a long line. I promise you, I will release your table. And so all I need you to do, if you ever attend a Regalo Design wedding, I will be the person releasing the tables. I will be the one that everyone is staring at when I don't want them to stare at me. And I promise you, I will release your table to the buffet. Now for some funny stories. I had a lady one time that was very annoyed. She was very annoyed with having to stay seated and wait for the buffet and for her table to be released. She was mad. She was so mad at me. She was giving me that stare, like, I know you see me. I'm staring at you. When you gonna release my table? Now, I was releasing tables, and honestly, I was pretending like I wasn't seeing her. But I mean, the way that she was staring at me, she was staring at me like she could see into my soul. Like, if I stare at her harder, and if I look at her longer, and if I give her this face, she will release my table. Well, when she walked up to me a couple times, 2 or 3 times during the whole releasing of a table ordeal. And, she gave me the what for. She told me that I was releasing the tables incorrectly. Like there was like a way to release tables. She told me that, she was very upset that she had to wait. And, what kind of wedding was this that she had to wait on her food? I'm sorry, sister, but you're just gonna have to go sit back down and you're gonna have to wait just a few more minutes. And don't you know that when it finally came time to release her table, do you think I was like running up to her table like, it's time, go to the buffet? No, I mean, I may have let one more table slip through there, honestly, But, if you're attending a wedding and there's someone up who's on their feet standing so that you don't have to, be nice to them. Because you know what? If you're not, that one more table just might slip in. I had another man one time tell me that this was the worst wedding that he has ever attended. Ever. Because he had to sit and wait on the buffet. I mean, he said, who do you think you are? What kind of planner are you that you would have us sit and wait on the buffet? Now, there were a lot of things that I wanted to say to him, but being a professional and being a nice person, I didn't. But what I wanted to say to him, maybe he's listening, I don't know, but here's what I would have said to you, sir, if I would have said something to you. I would have said, did you pay for this wedding? Nope. Did you spend months and months and months planning this wedding? Planning the food that you're about to eat? No. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit down and just wait. Wait just a few more minutes, like everybody else in the room that are following the rules, which is not so bad, sir. Life is not so bad for you right now. So just sit down and wait your turn. But instead I just smiled and I said, sir, I know you're frustrated, but it is almost your turn. Now for the complete opposite spectrum, I often work in this town that's about an hour south of Nashville. I love the people there, I love working there, but they love their food. And it's like every time I'm there, I feel like the guests just feel like we are going to run out of food. It's like they are waiting at the soup kitchen and they've got to get it. Like they've never had food in their entire life. So every time I'm there, someone tries very hard to slip me a tip. They try and say like, slipping me a $20 bill is gonna make me release their table earlier. To which I say to them, no, it's Benjamins that will help me, release your table a little earlier. But no, I wouldn't take a tip. I don't take tips if I'm ever at a wedding that you're attending, releasing tables. I wish I could, but I'm not gonna take a tip to release your table before. Instead, I'm gonna ensure you that when you do get released, there will be food and you will enjoy it and it'll be great. I promise you. I will release your table in just a few minutes. I cannot forget to tell y'all about those people that just get up and go. Y'all, they have watched 10 tables before them wait, me walk over to them, tell them that it's time to go. The whole table stands up. They walk to the buffet. They've watched this at least 10 times. Then all of a sudden, the world was created for them and they just stand up because they can and they go to the buffet. Seriously, people, come on. This is rude. This is just rude. Like, I see you. I saw you do a little sneaky to the buffet. You didn't fool me. I saw you. And so when it comes time that I was supposed to release your table, I will walk over to you while you are chowing down on your food and I will look at you like you are a poor, poor soul. Just sit. Don't try and be sneaky with me. I see everything that happens at events. I see you. Don't do it. I could not forget to tell y'all about the people that are going to die. They're going to die. I mean, they have had a food allergy or some sort of, dietary concern, maybe their entire life. Quite possible. But they are going to die if they do not get released for the buffet. No one is going to die. Not at a regala wedding. You're not gonna die. Guess what? You're not dying today. It's not your day. Not waiting for this buffet line, you're not gonna die. Nope. So if you do ever attend a Regatta Design wedding and you feel like you are going to die, please do let me know. I would like to assist and help in any way I can. But I can assure you that while you're waiting for the buffet to be released and for me to come up and smile at you and tell you that it is your turn to go, you're not gonna die. Not dying today, not on my watch. So, if you are attending a wedding very soon, please know that you have been invited to a very nice event where your tab is taken care of and you are a guest of the family. You get to go to a wedding and eat and drink for free. Mom always said nothing is for free, and she was right. The clients paid for it. And so all you have to do is enjoy it and be nice. And be nice to the people that are working the wedding. I am so surprised by all the guests that come up and tell me things, and I just don't know why they're telling me these things. It's like they somehow feel like they've got an opinion and that they are the ones that are paying for it and that they are the ones that produce this event. No, I'm the one that was up last night working on flowers. I got here early this morning. You know, I didn't just, and everything was set up. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of months of work and planning to get to this moment where you have to wait 10 minutes, if that, for the buffet. So I would appreciate it if you would just simmer, just wait a minute. And you know, all I want you to do is enjoy life. Maybe smile a little, maybe laugh, maybe laugh a little, maybe get drunk, because if you do, I'll have a story to tell, and I appreciate that. So just enjoy it. You're gonna eat, I promise. You know, all the weddings that I've done and all the clients that I've served, all their guests have eaten, and they've all had food, and it's been awesome. Wonderful, in fact, to eat. And so if you're attending a wedding, please just enjoy it. Enjoy the wedding. The people that have invited you have worked really hard to ensure that it is a great event for you. They're doing this for you. You know how many times people tell me what they're gonna think about, you know, like what the guests are gonna think about certain things? And I always say to them, y'all, this is about you. This is about your relationship. I appreciate guests and I love guests very much because they've provided me a lot of entertainment, and I want them to enjoy one of our events so much. But please remember that this is about the two people that are coming together to commit to each other. This is not the Golden Corral, people. This is a civilized event where we sit and we wait for our turn. And so I hope y'all have enjoyed this crazy stories of people that cannot wait for the buffet. And maybe this story will make you hungry and go out and you can go to fast food or something where you don't have to wait long. But hopefully it will help you the next time you do attend an event, that you will be a little bit more aware of the staff that's working to try and give you the best experience possible, and the clients that have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on your experience. So just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. So thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to next Tuesday with you. I have a funny one, so I'm excited to share it. But we'll see you here next week. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I look forward to our time together. Bye.